Graduation season is upon us, and some of these graduates have already started their own companies. Here in the studio, we have the young entrepreneur Elaine Truong, the CEO of Revolt, a socially responsible business providing an electric future for the people of Kenya. Now, I know it says that I said that you've already graduated, but you're actually just a junior, right?
Yeah, I am.
Okay,
At
all right.
UCLA.
So, how long have you had this business?
I've been working on Revolt for the past 2 years, actually. It's been a stealth project for another startup that I kind of, dipped my hands into called Argo Society. And Argo Society was actually a proposal that we submitted for the Clinton Global Initiative University, which is kind of like a yearly conference to bring together a bunch of social entrepreneurs, kind of trying to create a dialogue of how we can help each other.
So Revolt is coming out of Argo Society, what you're doing now.
Yes, it is.
So what is it? What is it?
So Argo Society began as kind of a consulting company to reach out to entrepreneurs in developing countries, who have these amazing ideas, but they really don't have the resources to kind of kickstart their ideas. And one of the companies that we were working on was developing a microbial fuel cell. And
microbial fuel cell, okay.
Yeah, it's literally a dirt battery made from the dirt on the ground.
Wait, how? Okay, what does it look like?
So you can make one of the cells by having a jug, and you can add dirt and then water and then some electrodes, and boom, you can charge your cell phone. And
you stick the cell phone into the dirt.
Yes, a little bit like that, yeah. So,
okay.
Yeah, it's really cool. So right now we're working with a village in Ndana in Kenya.
Okay.
And the problem there is that they have these mobile phones, and it's, technology is becoming a really integrated part of their everyday lives.
Mm-hmm.
But
what do they need that for?
They use it mainly for communication, sending money to their family. That's a huge thing. Mm-hmm. And especially, checking chicken prices or...
Chicken prices?
Yeah, exactly. It's little things like that, but it's very used as a means of communication for them. It's very important for them.
So right now they have to do what to get their cell phones charged? They have to walk? They have to...
Yeah, they actually have to walk up to 10 miles every day, and it's very inconvenient for them.
Okay, so with this dirt battery, how far along are you on bringing this technology to Ndana?
Right now we're prototyping, but we're kind of just researching the community. We're talking to someone, an NGO in the community, and we're trying to kind of develop that relations to them. Okay. And yeah, it's coming along pretty well so far.
Okay, so what's the next step then?
So the next step is building our technical team. Right now we're kind of talking with people from UCLA, Harvard, MIT, trying to develop this prototype. And we're looking at, by fall, we're going to have these dirt batteries in Kenya to kind of like test out these prototypes and see, because entrepreneurship, it's an iterative process, right? You kind of just want to give it to community first and then get their feedback and try to always improve on that.
Okay, yeah. But then this is what you're doing during your senior year of college.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so how are you going to manage that?
It's been pretty difficult. Engineering's intense. I'm going to admit that, but I think it's really important to figure out what you value and what you kind of want to focus on. So for me, I value helping other people and kind of creating these experiences for other people through Revolt or with the global conference that I'm organizing. It's really about doing things that you really think are worthwhile and you think are valuable.
So you started actually as an entrepreneur when you were 14, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, what was that project?
Yeah, so actually I've been involved with a lot of socially oriented projects for the past few years, and I started off as an intern for the DoSomething.org, which is kind of a community for the largest nonprofit for young people. Mm-hmm. And I interned for them, and then I went to their conference, and I was surrounded by around 200 other young people with amazing ideas, and they're all under 16 years old, and they've already founded their own companies. It's like, wow, this is crazy.
And you're like, I'm gonna do it too.
Yeah, exactly. I really wasn't thinking at the time. I just wanted to do something amazing. And I founded Row to Form, which is a nonprofit that kind of advocates and increases awareness for human trafficking.
Ah, I see. Is that still operational?
No, it's not. Okay. I've kind of completed the project when I was finishing up high school.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. And now you're on to something new, something better.
Exactly.
Okay. So your vision for Revolt is what? Like, you want to bring it to every village in Kenya? You want to spread it around the entire continent? What? Is that what your goal is?
Yeah, so right now we're trying to figure out a model that best works. We're going to implement it in one village right now and kind of see how that plays out. But eventually, we want to kind of teach these people how to make these dirt batteries. I think it's really important to not only just give it to them as a kit, but then also kind of teach them and lead them into kind of making this for themselves, so then they can also teach their neighbors, and their neighbors can teach their neighbors, and it's kind of like a chain reaction.
Thanks for joining us, Elaine.
Thank you.
And thanks for watching. For more on Revolt, be sure to visit revolution.org. For Next Generation Startups, I'm Jennifer Wong. Thanks for watching.